Hello, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Larea, and I make inspirational videos about either my life and how I think it can relate to yours as well. I'm currently here at a park surrounded by many people, and I'm going to show you how I meditate today. Hopefully, you can hear everything that I'm saying properly. It's kind of loud here. But basically, a lot of my friends, a lot of people that I know do not meditate. They don't know how to, and um, I'm sure they'd be willing to learn and to see where it has gotten me through the past 4 or 5 years of my life. When I first started meditating, I had to get over the fear of people, of the thoughts of others. So the first thing I did was get over that fear. So I would sit in front of my yard while cars were passing, people were walking, and I would sit there and meditate. So basically, I had to do that first. So that's why I came here to the park, was to show you that it really is just a mind over matter thing. Um, the fear of people judging me, the fear of people looking at me, and the fear of me not knowing what I'm doing. So basically, after I got over the fear, I started practicing on my breath, which is in your nose and out your mouth. It's a deep inhale and a loud exhale. You want to get that breath and that noise out. 3 times. Do it 3 very deep breaths, and you will feel a sensation come over you that is very relaxing already. Now, what you want to make sure is that your spine is somewhat straight so that the energy is able to flow through you and through your body. Now, another thing is, when I first started, I could not clear my mind for the life of me. I could not stop the thoughts, the thinking. So, what I had to envision was a bright white light surrounded me like a bubble. And how I did that was through movements with my hands. I would close my eyes and I would stretch up and around. And I gave the universe, Mother Earth, God, angels, ancestors, whoever it may be that you believe, I gave them permission to clear my mind. I gave them permission to put a white light around me, put a blanket of protection over me, and to allow my body to feel the energy, and I move it just like an avatar. I can imagine the wind, the water, fire, air, whatever you want to say it is. And I either bring that in towards me or out. I like to imagine waves because Earth is made up of mostly water, and so is our bodies. This is no particular way I'm moving, it's just how my body is feeling and what feels good to it. Now, what you want to do is look towards the sun. I know I'm not today because of video purposes, but what you want to do is get into a position where you're underneath the sun and you're looking straight at it with your eyes closed, obviously. And allow that frequency of light to just keep emanating all over you. And while your eyes are closed, you can feel the heat, you can see the sun brightening up. You are not crazy. Energy is real, and what you are feeling and sensing is real. So don't second guess yourself, and don't allow your ego to protect you from what the world has told you is weird or not real. Now, it has taken me a long time to be able to sit up straight and properly and to breathe naturally and to have my legs like this comfortably. It takes practice, just like anything else. And as long as you continue to do this, it will become easier for you to just simply sit down and be able to clear your mind immediately. The next step that you're going to want to do is to block out the noises around you, to not allow them to affect you, to not allow people walking by to distract you, and noises to not irritate you. Once you have accomplished this, meditation will be so easy. Now, what I like to do is I like to get messages from higher source, from love. And the first time I meditated was actually in front of a tree. I sat down right at the stump of it and stared directly at it. And I had my eyes closed and I was meditating. And I kid you not, when I opened them, there was a squirrel on the tree looking directly at me. It was a moment that I will never forget. But it's moments like these that clarify the truth of what I'm doing is real. The energy that I'm putting out is love, and it's frequency that everything can feel. So when you have your eyes closed and you're finally in this spot where you feel the sun hitting you and sending you such good high vibrations, this is where you want to take the time to start thinking of love, to start thinking of what makes you feel loved, what what you love, and you're going to start sending that to yourself. You're going to hold your heart space and you're going to send yourself so much love, and you're going to give God permission, and you're going to say, God, you need to say, God, I give you permission to send me your love. Demonstrate to me how much you love me. And I kid you not. If you can't feel that, you say, God, I give you permission to show me how much you love me. Show me through my body. Show me in a hug. Show me in an embrace, in the wind kissing my face. And you're going to feel that. It's going to make you want to either to smile, to cry, to not do anything. And it's totally okay for whatever feelings come up to you because we're all individually our own person, but we're all the same. So this is going to work for everyone. Now, if you don't feel anything, then your ego is blocking you. You need to clear your mind and your perception of what is happening around you and what people are thinking about you and how you feel about yourself. You need to give yourself love. You need to give yourself patience and acceptance to understand that you are okay. Once you are well, all is well around you. Now, if you want to receive energy, they say to put your palms up facing the sky. And if you're wanting to ground yourself, then you put them downward. If you're in some type of grass, in any earth element, you can put your hands down on the ground. And you can feel the energy rising up into your arms, into your body, and all the way down to the base of your feet. Now you're not forgetting to breathe. So continue to breathe. Your body is naturally breathing for you, but this time, focus on it. In your nose and out your mouth. This may come with a lot of energy that is flowing within you. If this is your first time doing it, your body may want to twitch. You may want to move your body, and that's totally okay. Move it and allow the energy to go in and out as it's supposed to be doing. Now, once you've given yourself space, time, and love, and you feel you're ready to move on to the next step, it's going to drain you. So make sure after you're done, you're drinking lots of water and eating healthy food, alive food, fruits, vegetables, stuff that isn't dense. No grease, no fast food. I would say no meats. But the first time I did this, it definitely kicked my butt. It kicked my butt. But I'll explain to you what it is that I did. So not only am I imagining a bubble around myself and sending myself love, I started expanding my bubble. Excuse me. I started expanding my bubble to the neighborhood I was living in at the time, which was in Florida. I would go to the grassy fields and sit there, and I would pretend that I was making a portal of love that would expand to every house, every being, every animal, tree, grass around me. And I would imagine that bubble protecting everyone and everything. And I would send them my love, my deepest, deepest embrace of forgiveness, of acceptance. And after I mastered that, I moved on to thinking grander, to sending my energy and love to galaxies beyond this world. I started sending love to this planet. I started sending love to all the stars in the beyond that I'm not able to comprehend right now, although I know it's true. There are things that are at play that are much bigger than us, that are much bigger than this world. But this world is what's creating that movement in many places that we don't know. We are not the only beings. We are not the superior. We are simply here to live our fullest embodiment of love, of light, to people around us, to uplift and shift everything. We are not here to destroy. We are not here to corrupt. We're here to build, to be the builders, to be the grand masters of energy, of what the reality we want to create. because we have that free will to do so. Once we can imagine up here, we can have it out here. Once we feel it in here, we can feel it in our hands. It's all very tangible to us. And it's up to us to decide whether we want to send love to this world or continue to add to the destruction of what's happening around everywhere. Now, with that being said, it is not good, it is not bad, it is not evil, it is not angels. We're all, we're everything. We're literally everything. We are the trees, we are the bees, we are the leaves. I am you and you are me. And if you don't understand that, then you need to ask God to demonstrate to you. God, demonstrate to me what it means to be one with all. And you will feel it in your body. I feel as if I am floating in the water or in the galaxy, and every stardust is linked to me. I can feel it in my fingertips. I can feel it in my heart. It's a feeling, it's a sensation that we shouldn't overlook. We should look deeper within and ask, is this the truth? Is this how I'm supposed to feel? And if your answer is no, then it is not from the light and love. We need to be coming from a place where we are loved, as you are very loved, very needed in this world. And if you're watching this video, I think it's time for you to start accepting the fact that you're so powerful, you're magnetic, you are a magician of this world, and you have the capability to create either destruction or new movements. Now, you may be wondering what meditation is for, what the purpose is, and I'll tell you it's for everything. It's literally everything. Once you can connect with the breath, which is the breath of life, you are able to understand that everything is alive. Everything has a conscience, energy. For those of you who know me, I'm thankful for the parts that you know me for. It has taken me my whole life to change, to remember who I am. And I love myself now. I embrace myself so much. And I encourage you to do the same as well, because without that, nobody will be able to understand that they hold that within themselves as well. Every dark place that I have been in, I was always wondering what else is there for me? There's nothing else for me. And I never had God. I never had angels. I never had spirits, because I never gave them permission to help me in my life. I I denied them. I'd said that they weren't real. And so therefore, what I say is true. When I say they are not real, the gods say, okay, if that is what you believe, it is not true, but if that is what you choose to believe, then that will be so. I found God when I was alone in Florida, when I was crying consistently every day in the mirror, wondering what else there is for me. And once I realized that God carries so much energy, so much power, it became real. And once I've accepted that and started asking and giving permission, that's when I started seeing things change for the better. Any place that I've been in my life where I felt it was time for a change, I seen it up here first. I felt it in my heart. I knew it was time for a change. And what did I do? I came and sat and meditated and envisioned where I would be, what I wanted to feel within my body, what I wanted to see in my surroundings. And once you believe that and you embody it, you get up from your meditation and you start living as if you are in that reality right now. That's when things shift. That's when things change. Every place that I've seen, every place that I've lived, every roommate that I've gone to, I've met, I've lived with, every place that I've gone and experienced, I was able to envision it first. I was able to understand that where I am going and what it will hold for me and where it will take me. I stopped worrying about where I would be in 5 years and worried about where I want to be right now. Who do I want to be right now? What life do I see myself living right now? And if you don't accept the life that you're living right now, then that's a big indicator that you need to start meditating and envisioning, imagining what you want to do in your life starting now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. And the conclusion I came down to for myself was I want to be in love. I want to be in the state of love for everything and everyone around me. I want to be in a place where it's rainbows and sunshine and magic all around. And therefore, that's what I have created. And it doesn't come easy. I will say it does not come easy. You know, for people pleasers out there, I think you need to start meditating immediately because the only person you should be pleasing is your higher self. Is the person that you want to be, you need to be pleasing them because if you're around just wanting to have everyone else around you pleased, deep down you're not. Deep down you will never be pleased because you're putting other people first before yourself. And the saying is, when I am well, all is well. And that is the truest thing I could give you. I used to say that all the time whenever I was in a place of not so much clarity in my mind. I would say, I am well, all is well. I am well, all is well. Now, I have used my meditation for the frequency of love, for the frequency of change. I imagine places that are deep, dark in this world, and I send the brightest light there is to those places. I have gotten to the point where I create portals of love that is consistently open and drawing in the darkness and regurgitating love and light out of it. Every place that I visit, I make it my priority to meditate and to create portals so that when I am activated, these portals are activated around the world and they are sending so much love to those places. This isn't a game, this is reality. This is my reality that I have created. And it's not crazy to me because I can see the proof, I can sense the proof, and I can imagine the proof. Now, the reason I am telling you this is because my whole life my whole life, I felt so lost. I felt like a zombie walking in a world where everything is dead. And I was giving into that. I was giving into that picture. I was creating that for myself. And I didn't want to live like that. I knew there was more to this world. I knew there was so much that needs to be brought to light. And once I realized that I am that change, I am that person I want to see in the world, that's when it made it the most obvious for me to change. To be a person in this world where people love you, you love them, and you awaken people who aren't so loving. You shatter their perception of what the world of destruction looks like. You shatter it and open a light that shines so bright into people's lives that make them wanted, that make them recognized. With all of this being said, whenever you're in a dark place where you feel that you don't want to be in, you sit there and you take 3 deep, big breaths. And you say, God, I give you permission to send me love. I give you permission to show me the light, the happiness. And all it takes is for you to smile. You smile once you feel that energy. And that's what angels, that's what God, that's what everything around you wants, is happiness. When I close my eyes, I can see a lot. I can see grids. I can see places around the world that need the love. And I've only been able to do this because of meditation, of quieting my mind and understanding that everything is okay and that I don't need to be focused on what isn't bettering me. If it doesn't make me feel good, then I don't need to focus on that. I don't believe you need to go to church. I don't believe you need to read the Bible. I don't believe you need to be out here being prayed for. I believe it all starts within. It all starts right here in your heart, and understanding that we are already God. We are love. We are the essence of life. Right here, we create everything. We are the creators. And once we understand that, you can move energy anywhere and everywhere. Now, with all of that being said, if you watched my last video, I was talking about addiction, and I'm happy to say that I believe I'm at day 8 or 9 of being clean off of marijuana, and my mind space feels free. It feels as if I am being rewired into something brand new, and at the same time, something that was ancient to me, that has been locked deep down inside of me, that is ready to be released, which is how fun, how creative, how energized, how goofy, how amazing I am. And sure, when I smoked, it brought out those sides of me even more. But I'm realizing it wasn't the weed that brought all those great qualities of me out. It was already inside of me. It is inside of me. It's been there since the day I was born. So, for anybody struggling and wanting to quit their addictions, I give you all my power. I give you all my strength, all my love and guidance, all the whispers of encouragement inside of your ear, all the hugs for your heart to feel embraced with. And I tell you that you can do it. And if people are around you saying that you continue to just say that, continue to just do what you want to do, by all means, laugh in their face and understand that you can do whatever your heart desires, but it is up to you. Now, the reason I quit smoking was because the life that I envision, I don't envision myself doing that. I envision myself healthy, loved, and cherished for being who I am naturally, for being a person who doesn't need to do drugs or drinking or eating unhealthy, thinking unhealthy. I want to be the purest form of who I want to be in this life. And the dreams and aspirations that I have are so big that nobody understands. Nobody understands. And that's okay because I do. I understand that what I'm here for is to create a different reality in this world, which is love and light, which is rainbows and sparkles and sunshine. My full name is Larea Rayonda Ray Abbott, and from the day I was born, I was laughing. I came out of my mom's womb laughing, to where the doctors had to literally spank me in order to cry. I came here to spread my love and light, and I accept that, and I love that. We're all here for something different. We're all here to be a catalyst for somebody, for something, for yourself. And it's up to you. It's up to you to sit there and envision what it is that you came here to do. If people are in your life laughing at you in your face, that's okay. Understand that you are on your own path and not everyone is going to understand it. If people want to sit there and say, congratulations, you hold those people and you say thank you. You say thank you for believing in me like I believe in myself. If people around you want to continue to create destruction, to cause drama in your life and theirs, then I hope you take that proof of what they are showing you and do something about it, to alchemize that energy and turn it into love and light, to clip those people out of your life and to show them that what love is not that. And I'll be straight up. I've had my own mother laugh behind my back, talk shit behind my back, and love me to my face and encourage me in my face. And that's okay. If that is the case, so be it. It does not distract me from my purpose. It does not distract me from my love that I have for everyone and everything and the path that I'm on. Okay? There's no hate, no judgment towards anybody or anything. And I think that's the true beauty of this life, is once you can sit back and understand that everyone is human, everyone is here for their very first time in this body, experiencing, learning, and growing in their own way. I think that's when war stops. I think that's when the destruction of our minds stop. When you can look at someone and say, I love you regardless of your past. I love you regardless of where you are now. I love you and I hold space for you, and I encourage you to come on this journey with me to this land of free, to this mindset of amazingness, to this world that is full of magic. And if you really want that, then I encourage you to get it. I encourage you to go outside and meditate. I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone and be the person that everyone is looking at. To be the person that people want to be. Now, this video, I hope, reaches you, touches your heart, and I hope you understand that I have not always been this way. There used to be a part of me that was destruction, that was violent, that was not so good, that was causing to the destruction of this world. But I knew from an early age that I can change who I want to be. I can change my identity. I do not have to be that bitter person. I do not have to be that bully. I do not have to be the one being bullied. I can simply change who I want to be for the better. And it takes practice. It takes consistency. And it takes a time where you can sit and breathe it out, to come back to the source of who you are, which is love, another word for God. And please, please understand that if something makes you feel judged, makes you feel like shit, that makes you feel not good, that's not God. That's not love. That is judgment. That is outcast. And it's not accepted here. And once you can say that that is not me, I do not accept that for me, then you give the world permission to say, you are right. That is not for you. That is not you. You deserve better. You are better, and you're going to get that. Once you start realizing that what you say, the angels, God, universe, Mother Earth is saying yes. They want what's best for you. They want you to succeed and to grow just like the trees. Just like the trees. Okay? Once you open your heart up to the world, to strangers, to the things that may go wrong, and look at it from a bigger picture, it's all light, it's all love, it's all guiding you towards something better. Now, I feel great, I feel released, my body feels relaxed. Meditation is your own practice. It's your own energy field, so where you can do whatever you want that makes you feel good. So, if you want to believe that you're an avatar moving the elements around, do it. Do it so intensely. Do it to the point where you believe that you are powerful, because you are. Now I send my love to everyone. I send my light to the darkest places of yourself. And I show you that this is you. I am a reflection of you. And if you've made it this far, just know that you are here to change the world. If you don't know what you're here to do, sit down and figure it out. I'm telling you, you don't have to plan 5 years from now. All you have to do is just be here now, because this is all we have, is right now. And those places that you used to be that were in the dark, send them light, send them your love, send them your guidance, because in actuality, that's what you're doing. Those places that you can look back and you feel there was a sense, you can sense there was an energy there that was help guiding you, that was hugging you, that's your higher self. That was your higher self coming to you in this moment to send you love, to tell you that this isn't it, there's more, to keep going. And if you've had one of those experiences before, hold that deep in your heart and thank yourself. Thank yourself for knowing that there is something bigger and grander than what is at play right now. Everything is happening. There is no such time as time. Did I say that right? There's no such thing as time. It's just all growth, all experiences, all love. Now, before I close this out, I want you to know that you do not have to meditate with your eyes closed. You can open your eyes and meditate. And once you can do that, it's even more powerful. Now, ways you can use meditation is with honestly anything. I've been in an airport where my flight was delayed and I was going to be late to my next flight for my next departure. I sat there in front of a lot of people in the airport and started meditating. By the time I opened my eyes, there were people surrounding me in line, getting ready to go on to the plane. There have been times where I was in such a dark headspace that I just sat and meditated and asked for the guidance, and I received it. I immediately got up and started dancing. There have been numerous times where I've used meditation and have received love from nature, love from people, love from the universe. Now, if you're ready to feel this love and feel this intensely about everything, then I highly, highly suggest you do this. Start for 2 minutes, start for 3, go to 5, go to 10, go to 15. It doesn't have to be an hour. It just takes a moment to sit and to breathe. And I'm so thankful for myself, for where I have gone in this life. I'm so thankful for my friends that I have met, for the family that I have. Without God, I truly believe I wouldn't have any of this stuff, any of these things, any of these people. And I truly believe that once we accept that there's something way more grander at play, and we give our permission to allow it to help us, we will receive that. Now, I need to stretch. All the signs are there. The butterflies are a sign, the birds are a sign, the wind blowing across your face is a sign. The sounds that you hear is a sign. It's confirmation. And if you want to see something specific, then ask. Ask for it. Show me a sign that I am headed in the right direction. May that sign be an orange monarch butterfly. May that be a blue duck. May that be a certain song. I feel so relaxed. I thank you for being here with me, for sharing this space, and for listening. I have no idea how long this video is, but just know that it's mind over matter. Don't be scared. Be so happy and so excited to go after what you want. That makes your heart so happy and full. And guess what? If it doesn't make you feel that way anymore, then it's time to move on to something bigger, better, grander, amazing, magnificent. And if you need to cry, I hope you cry. Because every teardrop that falls off of your face, my love, it's being caught by an angel to be replanted, to be regrown to something that is way more beautiful. Once you release that energy, best believe it is being picked up and brought forth to the light because water is light. It carries light. You have so much light within you. No matter how old you are, how young you are, what where you are on your path, it doesn't matter. It's an illusion. It's an illusion to distract you from your power. Well, I hope you have a great day. And I thank you for being here. And for those of you who know me, I thank you for actually knowing me. Just know that I have so much love for you, and I thank God that I have met you. I thank God for putting you in my path, for me and yours. And just know that every person who has touched me, you have touched my heart, you have touched my soul, and I will never forget you. I will never ever forget you because you carry something so deep that it is within me as well. I look at you and I want to caress you and hold you in the highest form of love because that's what we all deserve. That's what we all are. Now, I'm going to close this out. Say thank you again. If you've seen all of my videos, I send my love to you. And if you knew me before I moved to Florida and are watching these videos, I send my love to you and I thank you for being here with me till this day. Thank you again. And I hope you get out of your comfort zone and experience this life that is waiting for you, that is full of love, full of magic.